Hey guys, I am back with another video. We're going to be talking about the House of the Dragon Season 3, Episode 6. So yeah, for now, let's dive on in. So, yeah, my thoughts of this episode was, I felt like it was a very slow pace, and there was a lot of the moments I was like scratching my head and stuff. So one of my favorite moments out of this episode was the opening minutes with the battle. There was a lot of dead bodies. See, Kristen Cole comes with his people, and like they turn over one of the dead bodies, and what the fuck, they're alive, and it was just all craziness, action packed, blood, gory, and I can't think of the young dude that's in it, but he was in last season 2. Like him and Damon had that moment at Harrenhal. I can't think who it is, but the older man, he's somehow with Stark and stuff from the north. I think them two characters are really cool, and so yeah, there was like a moment between them two and that Kristen Cole, and I can't think of the other dude that was with him. Kristen Cole's like, oh, it just be between you two guys and stuff. And next minute we know Kristen Cole gets 3 arrows. That was very hidden. I saw somebody pointed it out with something else, and I thought, but yeah, he got shot 3 arrows and he dies, and I can't think of the woman's name. Very Portman in the books, but I was like, chef kiss to this woman that she took this mother effer out. I was so sorry for this death. It's unreal. And there's just like certain characters, if you get what I mean, that so sad that you want their death so bad. That's how I felt for Kristen Cole, because I have mixed feelings about him, but I just never liked how act towards about Rhaenyra and her boys and stuff, and he has this weird ass obsessive over Allison and stuff, and it's like, it's so funny now I'm thinking of it, like he has such a grudge towards Rhaenyra that happened over 20 something years ago, because that how him and Rhaenyra and him hooked up, and he got rejected and stuff afterwards. So yeah, I mean, yeah. We see Daron, Gwen, and Omar, and I can't think of the place now, it's gone blank. So it's interesting to see their interaction, like Quinn killed some people because how to protect Daron, and there was a moment between Daron and Quinn's like, he's like, did you see mom at King's Landing? And it's just like, it's so sad that he didn't grow up at King's Landing, that he was just shipped off to Hightower and stuff, so it's kind of sad. I thought this was a cute moment between Silverwing and Vermithor, because we seen it, I think it was episode 2 or 3, it might be 2, when Daemon and Rhaenyra goes to King's Landing. I think it's episode 2, because we see Syrax and Kurak having their love moment, so I thought that was cute with Silver and Vermithor. Interested with them two dragons, how, if you knew the backstory of the riders that had them before, Hugh and yeah, I just think it's cute with the dragon. More Aemon and Allison, I think that, or Allie or something. I can't think of that, the witch with the scholar. We see more of them together, and I just think she's twisting his mind because about how Harrenhal craziness, and we've seen it so far. Daemon by himself in season 2, and we see this about Aemon in season 3, but this is supposed to happen in the books, I think. Yeah, like they was kissing and stuff, like she present him some dragon eggs, so I'm interested if them were the same dragon eggs that Rhaenyra gave to Rhaenys. They went off to the valley. Reminder of Rhaenys, we see her being brought in to Jane, the woman, the queen of Lady Jane, I think that's her name is. See her, and like she slapped, and I thought that was interesting, like how she came to her and stuff, because she sees Ayla or something. I can't think of how she somehow sees Bella or Adam. I think that might be what it was or something like that. But yeah, that was just it. We see the white worm, I think that's her name is, Marzella. She's a very interesting character because how we seen her in that last episode of her interacting with Allison and how she's the main lady or hand with Rainier. I'm kind of fishy about her. Yeah, I'm like, there's something off about her. Because, I mean, her character in general is very interesting and stuff. So, yeah, we see a little of Aegon because of how Aegon killed that person. So, they burn him. And pretty much he going to the north or the free cities, I think that's what it is. See a little Coralie, and we see Alan. They're up I think it's Stepping Stones, I think, or somewhere where pirates and stuff like that. And Alan's like trying to like, Dad, get your head out of your ass and stuff like that. Like he's like, are you over being so angry about it? And Coraline's like, oh, you're on her side after she wouldn't legitimize you and your brother. And he's like, well, how long did it take to acknowledge that me and Adam's your son? A big shocker thing I'm kind of shocked about is these pirates come out of nowhere and it looked like that they killed Coraline. I thought that was interesting, so I'm wondering if they actually did or not per se. But yeah, there was also Allison and Helene. We saw the end of the episode with last episode of them trying to escape. Rainier catches them. And like I thought this weird, like how Rainier and Allison made some kind of deal of Allison going to Harrenhal to about Aemon and stuff like that. I thought that was totally fucking weird. And then two more things. Rainier, I don't know if you guys seen, but Rainier was on the throne and her finger got cut on the sword. So with that, because I think I've heard, I don't know for sure, I have to look into it, but there's something I mean about if you get your finger cut or something like that, there's something of it, meaning of it. And the last one, this was probably frustrating me so much, is seeing Bella and Alan kissing and stuff. I know this happens in the book, that spoiler if you haven't read the book, they do get after the whole deal with Jace dying. So it is true that Jace and Bella are betrothed to each other in the books. I don't know the whole situation, but that's briefly what I know of, that they get Alan and Bella does get together. It frustrates me because like we never seen nothing like this with her and Jace, like kiss or anything like that, and it was like and like hell, Jace has not been dead. I think the timeline, if you guys know, I think it's like 3 weeks after he died, if I give or take, but it's not been that long, and she's like all over this, and I know she's grieving and stuff like that. Her mindset, like she lost Jay, she pretty much don't have her sister around because her Rainier and Damon's like has nothing to do with her, because Rainier really fucking blames Bella like with Jace's death, and she's probably thinking, well, Rainier's gonna ship her off to marry somebody and stuff like that. But I don't know. Yeah, that is my thought of the episode. There was a lot of dick picking of it, and probably the highlight of it was that Kristen Cole got killed and stuff like that. So yeah, there will be a prediction for the next episode. I can't believe we're unbelievable. If it feels like it's flew so by that there's 2 episodes left, and then we have to wait another 2 years, and then that's it for the House of the Dragon, because season 4 is the final season. And I'm like, I am so not looking for it. I am not. I'm like, how are they gonna wrap up this season? Because this season is really good so far. If I had to pick my least favorite episode so far, it is this one. Yeah, so if you're new to my channel, you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell, keep up with new videos, and I will see you guys in my next video.